Well, here we are, you guys, ready to head out on another adventure. This time we're up on Clearwater Lake in Wells Gray Park, British Columbia. We're going to spend 5 exciting days up here on the lake fishing, camping, doing some canoeing and exploring and just relaxing in this beautiful country. And we'll be able to have a great time, so come along and let's have a great 5 days up here. Let's go for a paddle. What do you think out there? All this gear that we're taking with us for 5 days is going to fit in our 18'6" sea clipper, which has a magnificent payload. So let's see what we can do. Well, what do you think of that? We made it. All that stuff that was on shore is now sitting in this canoe, ready to take us up the lake. Well, the weather today doesn't look that great. It's supposed to get better as the day and the week progresses. So let's see what happens. Well, here we are paddling down the shore, Clearwater Lake. Connie, my wife, is in the front there setting the pace, cut. I like to stay within a fairly reasonable distance from shore in case anything goes wrong. But other than that, it's also because it's more beautiful to sit along the shoreline. You never know what you can find. Otters, mink, marten, larger animals coming down for a drink. And you get to explore along the shoreline, which is so beautiful. And it makes up far better than going down the middle of the lake like so many people do, which is such an unsafe thing. When we paddle, Connie sets a pace in the front, cut, and I keep in time with Connie's pace. I steer the boat. Connie watches for obstacles in the lake like dead heads and snags that might be along the shoreline. And I change about every 7 or 8 strokes so we don't get tired paddling on one side. Cut. And it really keeps us going smoothly, efficiently, and doesn't tire you out. And you can go for a long distance this way. Cut. We use carbon fiber offset paddles for their lightness and for the efficiency of the stroke with an offset blade. This makes things so much easier. Another thing, we're staying within shore distance for your ability for swimming, but also the fact that water is so crystal clear, you can see the bottom, you can see the fish swimming underneath the canoe. It's all just so stunning. Okay. Not sure if we're going to get a storm today or not. It doesn't look promising, but the sun does want to break through every once in a while. So We got about a 20K paddle to get to where we want to camp. Spend a couple of days on the lake. So we'll see how the day goes, and once we get camp set up and get everything dry and nice and cozy, could be just a great day. This is our 4th time on the lake, and we are just loving it up here. There's another lake that takes off from this one at the far end that goes into Azure Lake, up a small river. Bit of a challenge to get to, but once you're in Azure Lake, a glacier-fed lake, it is just a stunning landscape of mountains dropping right into the lake, waterfalls. It is also beautiful. You can't go wrong being out here. But
kind of like paddling at this slower pace.
yeah.
After all, that is why we're here.
Well, that was a nice break after lunch.
Yeah.
Look at the sun coming out now. It's just gorgeous. You never depend on the weather when you're out here. You have to stick to your plans and make for the best out of the worst and then the best out of the best all on the same day. Because it can just change like that in a minute. Now we're getting blue sky and just beautiful weather. And this water is so crystal clear, it's amazing. Just a beautiful day to be on Clearwater Lake. Okay. This is the offset paddle I was talking about. Super light, just a beautiful fit, and just an efficient way to paddle for long, easy days on the lake. Incorporate some canoeing strokes in as you paddle, especially while you're in the stern and you're the main guy that does the steering. So use the J stroke, you use a pull. You can use the pry, but it's not as efficient. It starts to slow your boat down. The J stroke is probably the most favored one to keep the boat going at the same time. You don't lose any power and speed in your boat, and it can stay straight as an arrow. When you change sides, you don't want to throw water in the boat. Just flip the paddle behind your head and keep the water off the boat. Cut like this. There you go. Keeps everything dry in the front, even though we carry a cover. It's nice to keep the water off the boat. Had some more of those delicious chocolate chip oatmeal cookies Connie made up for us. Full of energy, some carbs there for that reason, some protein, and just absolutely delicious out here. We're halfway to our campsite, another hour, maybe hour and a half to 2 hours, and we're done. Set up camp. Just a fantastic day. And then we get hit with another rainstorm right out of the blue sky and all. Hopefully it won't last long. We're almost to our campground we want, so hopefully it'll be a short little rain. All right. We got a headwind we're going right into now, of course, eh?
Of course. Good God.
Well, it's time to get out of here. Let's see what it all looks like outside. Oh, wow. Another glorious morning. Mount Huntley. Sitting there in its full beauty. Beautiful spot for fishing along here. Nice and deep. So we can catch a nice larger rainbow trout. Lake is like a mirror. It's so stunning. Just out here behind the camp looking through this incredible rainforest, moss-covered ground. There was a mountain goat walking along the edge of the lake and it jumped into the trees just back here. Thought maybe I'd see if I can catch it coming through the trees here on the way through, but he must have went further back in the bush. That was quite a sight to see a mountain goat on Clearwater Lake. A long way from any real steep mountains that the goats like to hang around, so he must be traveling to get somewhere all by himself. Well, look at this unexpected treat to find out here. Look at this. Oh, blueberries. Oh yeah. Great to add to the diet. Bears must be well fed this year. All the rain they've been getting. Rained all night. Just can't believe how thick these blueberries are. I'm gonna have a good feast of blueberries. Low-lying clouds today. Seen it rained all night. Clearing off and lightening up though, which is good. Gonna be a nice day. Well, here we are in the portage. It takes you up into Azure Lake from Clearwater Lake. Nice boardwalking spots. Massive trees. And just like a rainforest in here.
Ooh.
Definitely got to watch yourself.
Slippery.
Lots of it there. Skunk cabbage. Some of these massive cedars and spruce. And they build canoe rests along the trail there for you to rest the canoes and give your shoulders a break, your back. What do you think of the trail?
Brutal. That's what I think of the trail.
Look at this beautiful rainbow trout out of Clearwater Lake. This is going to be good eating tonight for supper. You're allowed 2 a day, and this is a beauty. Going to be yummy. swimming along, eh? Mergansers. One got going, they all took off.
Yep. I was like, well, if you're gonna run, I might as well run too, because I don't know why you're running.
Whole family, look at them all. Whole bunch of mergansers there resting on the beach. Good fishing along here. Want to try it? Right. Right. Yeah, it's a different shoreline on this side. Overgrown. Jungle growth. Rainforest type. Well, we're well protected here. Oh, look at that tree. Gorgeous. Right. Oh, we had a lot more rain lately. Had a lot more rain. Cave going in there. Almost like the shores of Azure. Yeah. Well, let's get it in sideways then. Just wait a minute. And there you have it, 5 beautiful days on Clearwater Lake. We picked one campsite and stayed there for the duration, going out on day trips to explore and fish. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy more of my outdoor paddling and hiking adventures. Thank you for watching.